everybody, I'm Linda, the Penny Press Puzzle Lady, and I am so excited to share with you some strategies on solving a penny press code words puzzle. In a previous video, I showed you how I solved the first code word, and in the first code word puzzle, that you were given some letters. But if you'll notice, the rest of the puzzles in this magazine, there are no given letters. Woohoo! So that's going to be a lot of fun. Now, I like to use this wonderful pen. It's made by Pilot, and it's an erasable pen. And so you can see that if I make a mark, I can erase it. If I make a mistake, isn't that cool? So let's get started. Code words 2. I'm going to be filling up all these boxes with words using all 26 letters of the alphabet. The first thing I want to look for is what I call the Q triangle. I want to look for the letter Q and the U. So I'm looking for a box that's going to have a Q, a U, and a U. The Q triangle. So let's say that it might have box number 3 and 8 and 8. So that means anytime I see the number 3, that's going to represent the letter Q. And anytime I see the number 8, that's going to represent the letter U. Usually there's only one occurrence of the letter Q in a puzzle. So let's start looking for the Q. Now here's a good one right here. There's a 10 and a 14 and a 14. That's what I mean by the Q triangle. But the way to test that is to see, are there any other occurrences of the 10 and a 14? Well, here's a 10 and a 10, and there's 10s all over the place. So I know that number 10, even though that's a triangle, not a Q triangle, it's not a Q triangle. So I'll keep scanning vertically. Now look, here's one, 18, 24, 24. So I want to test whether this 18 is a Q. I'll know if I see the 18 followed by 24 and how many occurrences of 18. Nope, see here's an 18 followed by a 23 and underneath is a 3. So 18, this is not the Q triangle. I'll keep looking. Let's go to the second column, 18, 4, 14. I'm still looking for a Q triangle. Just keep looking. Okay. 24. Okay, look, here's one. Here's a 24 and a 3 and a 3. However, here's two things. 24 and it always has to be followed by the 3. So this is not the Q. But another reason is it's a double U. You don't see if this were a Q, then you would have Q, U, U. And that doesn't make sense in our English language. So let's keep looking. Okay, I'm still looking for a Q triangle, a number in the top left corner, and the same number to the right and underneath, and a different, and it's okay, 16. Okay, and your eyes may be better than mine. A lot of times I'm just going so fast the first time I do this, and I may have overlooked it. Okay, here's one. Here's a 17 and a 3 and a 3. But again, here's another clue. There are so many 3s in a puzzle. Here's a double 3. You wouldn't have U. 17 is not likely the Q, and here's a 17 and a 3. But 17 and a 3, there are so many 3s in the puzzle, and then so this 17 is not the Q. So let's keep looking. Gotta find that Q triangle. Now, this is the last row This third row is the last row that where you were most likely to find the Q triangle. Because if you had a Q, U, you could have Q, U, and E. But if you had in this column next to the last column horizontal, you would have Q, U, but our words are not going to end in Q, U. So this is the last column that I could find a Q and a U. So here's one, a 2 and a 23, 2, 23, 23. So the question is 2 the Q? Okay, so is 2 the Q? Oh, no, because, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to look in the puzzle for the occurrence of a 2. Well, here's a 2, and it's not followed by 23. Here's a 2 followed by, so Q is not number 2. So I've gotten this far. That means I missed it. So I need to do it again. And this happens sometimes. Sometimes, like I said, I'm moving fast and I just, have overlooked it. So I'm going to keep looking, scanning the puzzle. So maybe I need to just slow down a little bit. Looking for the Q triangle. Okay. $24, 3, 3. I think I've checked that one already. Okay, here's one. I didn't see this the first time. 1. Could number 1 be a Q and then 16 be a U? Could number 1 be a Q and then could 16 be a U? So how am I going to check it? I'm going to scan the puzzle for number 1. See how many occurrences of number 1. Going down each row horizontally. I don't see another number 1, so I'm going to surmise that number 1 is a Q and number 16 is a U. Let's see how anytime I see number 16, I'm going to put in a U, and it really should not be too many. Of all the vowels, 16 does not occur as frequently as the others. And again, sometimes I go so fast and I may have skipped over 16, and you may say, look at that crazy lady, she didn't see that 16 that she missed. It's okay, because as in the course of filling out the puzzle, you'll find it. And you see what I mean? I only found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 occurrences of the letter Q, which is about right. That's about right. So this word right here, it's a long word, and it's going to have a Q and a U in it. So if you go horizontally, and then if we go vertically, it's going to have the Q and the U. Now you notice in this horizontal word, we've got 2 occurrences of number 3 and number 3 here. So now we just have to figure out what this might be. Another word a letter that I look for is E. There are a lot of occurrences of the vowels E and A. So if I think that, I'm going to guess that maybe 3 is an E. And so as I scan the puzzle, if I see a lot of 3s, and especially if I see a double 3, because E's are a double letter, then I can surmise that 3 would be E. A also occurs frequently in the puzzle. However, if 3 were an A, that means I would have A. Here's another one, A. And double A is not something that we see in our English language a lot. So I'm just going to guess that 3 is an E. And if I do that, I'm going to fill in all the boxes with the number 3. I'm going to fill them in with E. And again, like I said, sometimes I'll go so fast. See, that's a lot of E's. That's a lot of E's. Look at all these E's and a lot of double E's. I'm pretty confident that 3 is an E. E, 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 E. And I may have missed a few. That's okay. They'll come up. See, I missed that one. Over here. Sometimes okay, so that's a lot of E's. But now that I have found the vowel E, that's going to help me solve. Okay. All right. Maybe this could be peak, P-I-Q-U-E, in which case 17 would be a P, 4 would be an I. I don't have, okay, peak. It can't be segue, no, okay. Can't be bisque because I would need another space. So let's guess that 17 is a P and 4 is an I, peak. Let's check that out. If 17 is a P, and sometimes a P is a double letter. So P, 17, P, 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 P. And if I say that vowel, number 4, vowel, would be an I. Now, if I happen to see a double I, then I know that I'm not correct. Although I shouldn't say that because I have seen the word radii, which ends in a double I. 4, I. Okay, did I skip any 4? So, now let's see what we have. U up. Okay. Double E's. We've got some double E's. All right, so where do we go from here? Oh, this is a long letter. Okay. Frequent. To, okay. Quest. Peak. Inquest. So let's think about bequeath. No. What were some other letters? So we've got a P, E, and a 23. So 23, it could be A. We could have the word A. We could have per, P-E-R, P-E-N, P-E-T. So there's a lot of possibilities for 23. If I see 23, 23 is pretty frequent, is occurring pretty frequently in a puzzle. So maybe it is an A. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, wow, okay, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's a lot. We could guess that 23 is an A. Let's check that out. A. Let's see if 23 is an A. Just taking an educated guess. That's what you have to do, and that's why I like this erasable pen, because if I'm wrong, haha, I can just erase it. But I'm just taking an educated guess that number 23 is an A because it occurs so frequently. O occurs frequently, but again, as I said, the top two vowels that occur frequently are E and then A. So now let's see what we have in our puzzle. We've got this line, and this long Q word does not have an A in it. A. Let's see if any words are jumping out at me. Okay, right here, 26 can be L because it's a double letter, and I can see a Lee here, 26 being an L. So I'm going to take an educated guess that 26 is an L. Again, let me see other 23s. Okay, a 26, if 26 is an L, that's a double letter. So I'm going to look for 26 in the puzzle. Double L. Thought I saw another one. I could have skipped it. L. Oh, here, L. Ooh, that's a long word. A lot of words end in double L. L. Okay, oops, L. Okay. All right. So L, there's a word. Ooh, L-E blank U. I think this word could be lemur, in which case 25 would be an M and 24 would be an R. If 25 is an M and 24 is an R, we want to test that. If 24, both of these are sometimes double letters. So we've got a 24 and an R right here. If 24 is an R and 25 is an M, well, there is a word there, a pram. So let's try that. 24R. I'm just going to take an educated guess that 24 is an R. And let's see if there are any double occurrences of it. 24 as an R. I haven't found all my vowels yet. I still need a O. Let's see, 24 as an R. Oopsie, 20, I forgot to put the L there. Okay, and 24 is an R. And then I said that 25 would be an M. $25 M. Still haven't figured out that other Q word. I know I saw an M, 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 M. See, that makes sense. Imp. Okay, I think okay, P-L-U-O. Plug. Okay. All right. So we've got two number 20s in this Q word. All right, so we haven't found the O yet. Oh, let's see. Let's go across. We've got pram, IA. We've got this Q word, something, something. We're going across A blank IEL. Could be F, a field. 8 could be F. And 7 could be D. We'll see. We'll come back to that. S, P. No, we used P already. Okay. Keep going across. Blank, blank. Rug. Rum. Rug. R-U-M. Oh, rut. Because then you'd have towel. So 12 could be T. Let's say 12 is a T. Let's surmise that 12 is a T because you could have rut and you can have ta, the Greek letter. Let's make 12 T. Oh, see, that's 8. It's coming together. 12 is a T. Ah. T. All right, I think I found my O because you can't have a consonant here. It's got to be a, and this word R blank U T E R. It's got to be a vowel. So the vowel that's missing is an O. Let's make 14 an O. And that makes sense for router. Iota. Okay. I know I didn't finish with that other, but that's what happens when things jump out at you. I know 14 is an O. I like finding all my vowels. Pro. 14 is an O. 14 is an O. And we were doing 12. 14 is an O. 14 is an O. And I said 12 was a T. 14 is an O. And initially I was looking at 12 as letter T. 12 is a T, 14 is an O, 12 is a T. Tom, Tom, look at that. I think we're right. 12 is a T, rota. Okay. All right, this puzzle is really coming together. Okay, so we've got going across horizontally, we've got pram for, I can't tell what that is, I can't read. We've got something that iota, iotas. What else would make sense? It would have to be an S then. 10 would be an S, iotas. Here's an S is a double letter. Let's fill in all the 10s. Number 10 with an S. You just use your deductive reading. Last. Okay. S. And as you're going along, you're seeing other words that make sense. S-L-E, P-L-E. 7. I said 7 was a D. Yeah, that makes sense. That 7 would be a D because I have sled and pled. So if I go through and check off number 7, where was the initial one that I saw? D. Odes. I don't think that was it though, but I know I had seen a 7. And I wanted to make that a D. So 7 would be D. Oh, over here. That's where it was. Okay. Let's keep going. Iotas. So now that we have, okay. Let's see if we can figure out this Q word. It's got an O in it. Okay. So it's not going to be an R. And quint, it's not an N. Or did we use N already? Oh, no, we haven't used any. N yet. I thought I had used N. So let's make 20 N. It's going to be something with an N. Consequent. 2 is a C. Consequent. Yes, screen. So 20 is an N. Entire. And 2 is a C. I mean, economical. Yes, economical. All right, so it's really coming together now. 20 is an N, and 2 is a C. ICER. All right, we're about to solve this puzzle, aren't we? 20 is an N. Oops, I forgot to put the R for 24, sorry. Okay. 13, I thought I had 13. 22, 17 I had said was a P, yeah. Repo, okay. All right. So we've got iotas, we've got consequent. So we have solved both Q words. Screen, going across, and 21, we've got 18. Okay, going across, lemur, rota, opener. 13, 22, okay, P7 we said was D. Okay. All right, and then I had guessed that 8 was a F, and I'm going to go ahead because that makes sense with from. And if I do that, then I think that J is going to be number 6, fjords, number 6, J. Usually only one occurrence of a J, but you may find more than one. So I said 8 was F, a field. 8 is a field, soften. Sorry, I forgot to put that. 8 is an F. 4 is an I. See how it skipped that ion? And all right, so now this puzzle is really coming together. So we got SOC going down vertically. 21, I believe, is sock. I believe this word is sock. So if that's a K, then we have K-E what? Rank, rin, sell. I said 8. Okay, it can't be an S. Bell. Rings a bell. Because I said 5 is G. Okay, 5 is G is G. And you see, this is a phrase. Rings. You have keg. Rings a bell. That means 18 would be B. And that makes sense. Oboe. Obis. 5B. 5B, babe. I'm not 5, I'm sorry, 18B, and 5 is G, egret. 18 is B, and 5 is G, brig. 5 is G, stag. Okay. 5 is G, plug, aged. And 5 is G. So now we're left with 9. Okay, 11. 11 is oval and knave. 11 is V. So 11 is going to be V. If I see any occurrences of 11, a V. V is another one. Oh, you know what? Look, alphabet box. I haven't been crossing anything off. Sorry about that. 11 is another one of those letters. You don't see more than one. And 9, C blank A-R, that would be czar, because then you would have braise. 9 is Z. You don't see a lot of that letter. You might see Z more than once. Okay. And here's another letter you don't see. I'm going to say that 13 is X, because then you would have epoxy, 13X, and 22Y. I think I saw another 22Y. Okay, 14 I forgot was O. Moose. I forgot to fill those in. Okay, so we still have 15, 19. Okay, I said 9 was what? Z. Phase. Okay. 21 is okay, so we haven't used H. 19 is H, historical. And we haven't used the W. So that makes sense. 15 would be W, wary. And 21, I think we said that was K. Didn't we say that was K? Ski. Okay. 21, kill, fake. All right. I believe we have filled in all the puzzle. Yay! So we've got soar, pram. What is 20? I can't even read my own. 20 is an N, I believe. N. Ebon, obus, iotas, knave, consequent, T-bar, a keg, gut, a field, screen, gar, brace, rut, keel, rebate, tape, call, icer, lemur, rota, gal, ali, opener, plug, LAS, laws, epoxy, P, tom-tom, fjords, foe, ifs, Ronnie, historical, odes, yokes, maze, mirror, 9, and pled. We go vertically, we've got sock, brig, from, oboe, recap, jade, rings a bell, oneer, S, czar, uprise, egret, aged, peak, L, ashy, router, eel, ion, 8, nut meat, ski, man, tall, soften, stag, pro, moose, fake, Peter, entire, repo, imp, babe, economical, oval, latex, phase, nerd, wary, and sled. Woohoo! We have solved code words 2. I'm sorry I forgot to cross off the letters as we were doing the puzzle, but that was so much fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel so you can see more strategies for solving these puzzles. It's good for your brain.